Hello Libra, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 12th going to the 18th of December. So I'm going to have a little look for you and see what's going on for you guys. For Libra, then I'll tell you what's happening afterwards. Alright, one more. The initial P could mean something. It's very random. It could be with anything, but here we go. Yeah, some of you could be teaching a child or teaching children. Like, I actually had potty training. Like, really strange. I don't know, but that was just for some of you. And then when I looked at that, I looked down at this card. You can see that there is like some teaching going on here with what seems like a little baby. So some of you could be around children at this time. Don't have to be. It was very random, and for most likely a few of you. All right, for Libra. Ooh. Okay. There's some like this could be you, this could be someone around you, so just be aware. Like, there is some guilt when it comes down to discipline. Maybe in the past you were not quite disciplined and you carry some guilt around that. Don't worry, we're all capable of changing and doing what we want to do. So if we're being disciplined now, then it's good. Some of you may have some like guilt around discipline with others, maybe even like setting boundaries, or if again it's to do with telling some people off or teaching people, then there could be some guilt when it comes down to that, because that is the two cards that those are the two cards that we have. Guilt, an affirmation for this is, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So again, if anything's making you feel that way, it's time to release it. Understand that we can change things. Understand that maybe feeling this way might not be healthy for you anymore. Understanding that there's always a solution can help you remove that guilt. We have discipline as well, saying I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Okay, and that could help you move away from certain feelings, but this could be someone else. It doesn't have to be you. Okay, anyways, let's carry on pulling cards out for you. For Libra, current energy. 3 of Wands, 9 of Cups. I think that you're in a good place, but I kind of feel like you're waiting for things to get better. Or waiting for someone to share that with for some of you. Could just be a soul tribe. Let me see what this is. So, we have the community coming through, which is about meeting people here, Libra. This is about gaining some wisdom, gaining some knowledge from people. You could be the one teaching others some wisdom, teaching others some knowledge as well. All right, this could be stepping into a role that you feel a little bit like maybe some imposter syndrome coming through. This could be where the guilt is coming from. But again, this is just telling you to remove that, to have a little bit more self-worth, self-esteem, to understand that you're capable of this. You do carry knowledge, you do carry wisdom, you do carry an impact on people. For others of you, maybe you're kind of feeling like you might not need certain information from some people, so might feel guilty for needing help, might feel guilty for needing advice. Like, some of you may have some very high expectations of yourself, which it's not a bad thing. I'm a Virgo, so I'm all about high expectations, but as long as you're not being, really down on yourself when it comes to this, as long as you're not being overly harsh on yourself about not being there yet, is very important. Okay, because some of you might be in a good place right now and you may not see it because of certain emotions, certain fears. Some secrets from the past are coming up. All right, some things that were hidden are coming up now. Okay. Well, we have community, so you'll be surrounded by a lot of people. I think these are a lot of people who are going to show you some love this week, which is very nice. These people might not be in your life forever. They might be just passing through, but just listen to what they have to say here, because there could be some very good advice coming through. Some of you could be seeing spirits a little bit more. For some reason, I just kind of felt like someone's poking their head like around a corner here. I don't know if you see that. Be aware of it. All right, some of you might need to cleanse your home. That's all I'm gonna say, okay? Because I just had the devil energy coming through, so just be aware of this. You are protected. You might need some help with protecting your home, but that's absolutely fine. Don't worry too much about it. I don't see anything too bad, but we did have the devil there, so just be aware of what energies you're inviting into your home. Could even be people, all right? Be careful of who you're bringing into your home. They could carry some negative energy. We then have yin energy coming through, which is very nice to see, Libra, because this is like Empress energy, which is your card in the deck here, which is about love. When you're doing things that you love, when you're sharing love with the world, when you're sharing love with people, unconditional love, then it comes back to you, and good things come back to you as well. This is a card of attracting, a card of not even realizing that as you're doing something, as you're taking, as you're letting go of expectations, letting go of time frames of when things need to happen, when you're letting go in general, things naturally just come your way. So spend your time doing what you love to do, and send love into the universe, send love into yourself, and send love into others, and you'll notice that some things just seem to come your way. We then have a change in the wind coming through, but this is leading towards happy. So some of you, things will be changing around you, which looks like actually a really good thing. You're gaining more connection to the universe. This rainbow energy is finally feeling like things are actually moving in a better direction here, which is good. Now, current energy is the 9 of Cups and the 3 of Wands. So again, don't turn your back on happiness now. Happiness is with you now, with the things that you may have achieved, the things that you may have already moved past, move away from. But the 3 of Wands can sometimes, what it looks like is turning its back away from this because of something else that it believes it deserves, or something that it's waiting for here. Could be secrets from the past, all right? You might be ruining your own happiness by looking too much into the past here. So just pay attention to that. Let's clarify. The 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment, by the way, so you are gaining something within this time. But 3 of Wands almost comes in as like just make sure you're seeing it, all right? Don't be so distracted by something that's not there yet that you're not seeing what you already have. For Libra, some of you need more sleep. Could be buying like an Apple product. It's random. We have the Sun card. Oh, really interesting. Look at this. So the 9 of Cups is known for happiness. Of course, it's not in comparison to the Sun. So what we're doing here, and the 8 of Swords is just kind of showing this as well, which is being stuck in the mind. I think that you're being stuck by an idea or something, that you're not seeing the 9 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. It's almost like you could have happiness now, but your eyes are so far forward on something that you want to happen, which is not happening yet, and may not be able to happen yet until we are disciplined, until we are, looking at what we currently have or what we can currently do. So just be aware of that. Of course, the Sun card is incredible, and it's beautiful, and it's big, and it's bold. But it almost feels like you're not happy now, even though you could have happiness now, because of an expectation that you have on your life. So just be aware of that. Okay, just be aware of that, because the 8 of Swords, of course, is being trapped in the mind. It's not being able to see a solution here because you're so concentrated on something else. Some of you, I don't know if some of you could be like putting more heat on your hair. I don't know what that's about. Very random. Or just put some heat protector on there. Random. Or maybe you're a hairdresser. I don't know. Super random. For Libra, current energy, please, for Libra this week. Six of Swords and 6 of Wands. So yeah, you're moving towards better days, which is nice to see. You moved away from the worst of it, is what it's saying here. You're constantly going to be moving forward towards victory, like the 6 of Wands is showing here. Gaining attention, recognition. I actually feel like being more stable will be coming through for you, but 6 of Swords, we have to go through that bit first. Understanding our emotions before we get to land. But I kind of feel like you'll be celebrating. You could be going out a lot more, celebrating a lot more, but make sure you do the 6 of Swords first before the 6 of Wands. I'm kind of getting this weird energy here, that this is speaking more about emotions and moving towards a calmer state with our emotions here. But 6 of Wands is finally being at that destination and feeling successful, which is the way that you're going about things. But if you're trying to celebrate like how you are going to celebrate in the future, now You're going to rock the boat a little bit when it comes down to your emotions. So maybe this is a good time to practice self-love. Maybe a good time to really practice on your emotions, making sure you're coming from a loving place here. Because you are on a victorious path. But just don't miss out on the journey. That's what it is. This feels like anyways. All right, let's see what else is coming through for Libra. Any other messages? King of Pentacles could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Some of you are going to get better in your finances, okay? You could be getting an opportunity for your finances here. Some of you are hearing some very good news, all right? You're going to be able to celebrate with the Strength card here as well. A lot of strength coming through. You would have powered through the worst of it, which is nice to see. Queen of Cups here. Again. Some of you, yeah, but some of you, there may have been some deceit in a situation here, someone that you were dealing with. I'm kind of feeling like sometimes with our emotions here as well, as I was just saying, if we're cheating on our own emotions, now we're really feeling and not processing them before going towards that victory, then we're not going to have that victory, or it's going to be kind of like, look, all right, Libra, I'm so sorry. I have to explain this in a way that I hope that you understand. You're currently in the Six of Swords energy, which is you've moved away from something very, very painful. You're learning the lessons about it. You're processing your emotions. You're trying to find solutions to these emotions and some things that may have come up around this, like traumas and stuff like this. Like I just get this energy of before you reach land, we're going to use these metaphors now. So something stable. Before we reach land and that goal, we have to go through this stage. And I kind of feel like you're trying to rush a stage, which is about responsibility with our emotions here. And this is what the Seven of Swords is about. Now, this could be someone else. It doesn't have to be you. But because it's coming up in your reading, I have to speak about it. Because Six of Wands is what happens when you reach that land, when you reach that goal, when you reach that stability. It's success, it's recognition, you're gaining attention, you're getting a lot of good coming your way. But it's like it can only happen when you reach the land. So just don't cheat your emotions here. Now, for some of you, this could be in a love situation because we do have that here. Someone may have decided to run away from a connection or lie, deceive a connection here. Clarify the Seven of Swords. The Star card. Yeah, some of you are cheating healing, all right? Only for a few of you. It's really important to look at that water, to look at that emotion here, because as you can see, I'm sorry, the imagery in your reading is coming through so strongly. When you reach the land, it's something that's going to fuel you. The lessons that you are learning from whatever you have moved away from, whatever it is, it's not coming up. Seven of Swords could be deceit, sneakiness, whatever is coming through. If you are not processing the importance of the stage that you are in right now, the emotional development of this, when you reach the land, you're going to be feeding it with the same stuff that you've learned here. Do you see what I'm saying? I really hope you do. Because this is a part of your healing journey, a part of being vulnerable, a part of actually having an abundance when you reach land. Because for some of you, what happens in life is, when you rush a stage, when you reach the goal, you're not actually happy. Not as happy as what you would be than if you love the journey and now you've reached the destination. You're even more happier, even more blessed, even more in love with life. And then that grows into the next stage. Like I'm just seeing here, like there's such importance in the stage that you're at now. So don't try rush it. Meeting these people, being in this temporary situation, being around certain people has some sort of impact on you. Your emotions matter at this time, so it's time to heal those, it's time to process those, it's time to understand those, not run away from them. Because this is really going to help you out. All right, let's get you some love cards. It's a very specific message for some of you, okay? We have engagement coming through here, wedding. All right, some of you might be going to a wedding, some of you could be getting engaged. We even have retreat. So some of you, there we go. Some of you could be getting engaged or getting married to a certain person in your life, or who will be about to come into your life here. It's time to disconnect from the world here. You and a partner may be taking, a break away from people. Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Okay, let go of control issues and release your ex is also on the bottom of the deck here. So some of you do have engagement and wedding coming through in the future here, but maybe this is where they're saying it's time to disconnect from the world. Forgive our parents. Maybe this is the emotions we need to deal with. We could be running away from connections or doing certain things in connections, like self-sabotaging, etc., because we're not processing that we've moved away from the chaos, the drama. All right, we maybe not dealt with the traumas, and that could be what that is. So we can't appreciate the land or have the land, stable relationship, grow into something abundant because it's being contaminated by the emotions. Like for some reason, this imagery is coming up super, super strong. It's gonna be getting in the way of a current marriage. Okay, so there's a need for some time to heal, to understand what are you saying to yourself, what is your emotions saying, what are they communicating to you. How do you feel? Okay, and the same for future relationships. It's time to heal those wounds. All right, Libra. We have kite, vacation. So another card of retreating, taking some time out. We have angels, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. So that's good. So for those of you who have that devil energy with spirits, don't worry. You have angels protecting you, okay? And call upon them. We have happiness coming through with flowers, peace and harmony. Beautiful stuff. So great outcome. All right, really amazing stuff here. We could be like having a garden, or there could be wind chimes and flowers in a garden here around you. Doing something risky, taking a chance here. We have great happiness again. Beautiful. We have sunrise, which is new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start, and grasshopper, situations in a balance that require careful handling. So this fresh start could be the thing that needs balance and careful handling, most likely because of the past, all right, which is what I feel. But you have great happiness and peace coming through, so this is good, okay, as long as we deal with it properly. All right, well, my angels, that's what I have for you. I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you so much for staying this far. And even though I'm confused as hell today when it comes down to the messages, because they're showing me very specific things, and I just really pray that people get it, that people who get it. Yeah, anyway, love you. I wish you all the best. Sending you all my love, and I'll see you guys next time.